Hello, TTI family. Today we're heading straight into the deep freeze to watch Yogoman attempt something most of us wouldn't even try in a video game, building a 2-story ice igloo in temperatures that drop to a toe-numbing -47 degrees Fahrenheit. Yes, -47. This whole frozen adventure actually started 2 years ago, when Yogoman had a lightbulb moment on a frozen lake. Instead of stacking snow like a traditional igloo, he realized he could carve solid blocks straight from the lake ice and arrange them into interlocking arches. Basically, he turned the lake into a brick factory. The concept is beautifully simple. Arches distribute weight inward toward a keystone, meaning gravity actually helps lock everything together. It's the same principle that has allowed Inuit igloos to survive brutal Arctic storms for thousands of years. Except Yogoman decided to level up and use pure ice. Day 1 kicks off at a balmy -3 degrees Fahrenheit, which, in Alaska terms, is practically spring. Armed with a chainsaw, he cuts thick, uniform slabs from the lake. But the cold fights back. Pole cords freeze. Oil thickens. The chainsaw bar struggles as the ice thickens past 20 inches. Yogoman upgrades his saw, adapts his cuts, and when the blade can't go all the way through, he stomps along the seams and pries the blocks loose using leverage and body weight. It's old-school ice harvesting meets modern determination. With blocks stacked, he forms elongated arches instead of a classic dome. These funnel-shaped tunnels are narrower and better at handling vertical loads. He builds 4 arches for the first igloo, then repeats the process for a second one right beside it. The plan? Connect them with a shared dome and eventually top them with a wooden platform, because apparently one igloo wasn't ambitious enough. As temperatures plunge from -20 degrees Fahrenheit to -33 degrees Fahrenheit, and finally toward -47 degrees Fahrenheit, conditions become genuinely dangerous. Slush freezes instantly. Thin ice can crack from rapid temperature changes. Every mistake counts. But the extreme cold also works in his favor. Slush mortar, a mix of snow and water, freezes within minutes, bonding the blocks into a single, solid mass, like nature's cement. Working through polar darkness with barely 4.5 hours of daylight, Yogoman transforms frozen lake ice into a multi-level fortress. It's engineering, endurance, and a whole lot of frozen grit, proving that with enough creativity and possibly stubbornness, even a lake can become a skyscraper. At the start, each arch is basically doing its own thing, like strong, independent ribs. They're fantastic at handling weight pushing straight down, but sideways pressure? Not their favorite. In ice construction, lateral shear is the villain of the story. One tiny sideways shift in a single arch can trigger a domino effect, and suddenly, your majestic ice palace starts acting like a collapsing card table. Arches only stay locked when compression is perfectly balanced, so Yogoman gets clever. By packing slush and thin sheets of ice between the arches, he fuses them into one continuous tunnel instead of a lineup of separate vaults. Think of it as turning a group of solo singers into a tightly harmonized choir, stronger together, less dramatic individually. Then comes the nerve-wracking part, the second story. This is where the project levels up from cool igloo to frozen engineering thesis. Up until now, it's been a single-shell compression structure. Adding another floor means creating a layered system. And that's risky business when your building material can literally crack under pressure. As he begins forming the upper arches, alignment becomes everything. The platform is flat, but the arch must curve. Too steep, and the blocks push outward. Too shallow, and the crown weakens. In freezing wind, he adjusts each slab by eye and feel, dabbing slush as adhesive. Within minutes, the slush freezes solid. Nature's fastest setting glue. It's a construction where hesitation is dangerous, physics is unforgiving, and winter is both enemy and best employee on the job site. As the upper arch climbs higher, something magical and slightly nerve-wracking happens. Every new block makes the structure stronger and heavier. Stability goes up, stress goes up. It's like stacking pancakes on a plate made of frozen glass. Confidence and anxiety rising together. But arches are sneaky geniuses. With each added course, the structure stops behaving like a pile of separate ice chunks and starts acting like one continuous shell. Then comes the big moment. The final keystone slides into place. Once compression locks it in and the slush freezes, the arch officially becomes self-supporting. Just like that, gravity switches teams and starts working for him instead of against him. With the upper arches complete, the Igloo transforms into a two-layer dome system. The lower arches carry vertical loads, the wooden platform spreads them evenly, and the upper arches lock everything together. It's no longer a big snow hut, it's a legitimate multi-story ice building. Not something you casually see in the neighborhood. With the upper arches complete, the Igloo transforms into a two-layer dome system. The lower arches carry vertical loads, the wooden platform spreads them evenly, and the upper arches lock everything together. It's no longer a big snow hut, it's a legitimate multi-story ice building. Not something you casually see in the neighborhood. Then he turns inside. Because an igloo isn't just about structure, it's about survival. The interior has to manage airflow, trap warmth, and soften sound. With a chainsaw, he smooths walls and levels the floor. Ice dust swirls in blue light like Arctic fog. Sharp corners disappear, replaced with curves that help maintain even temperatures and reduce frost buildup. He even carves furniture from ice. And honestly, that's just smart. Wood would melt into the floor, metal would frost over like a science experiment, plastic would crack. Ice furniture? It expands and contracts in sync with the building. Perfect harmony. Finally, as darkness settles outside, he lights a small iron stove. And here's the cool part. Literally. An igloo is one of the rare shelters where adding heat doesn't destroy it. The interior warms just enough to make life comfortable, while the structure remains stable. The igloo doesn't melt. It performs. A frozen fortress, glowing softly in the Arctic night. Built block by block, angle by angle, in temperatures most of us wouldn't check our mailbox in. Here's the wild part. Lighting a fire inside an igloo doesn't automatically turn it into a giant slushy disaster. In fact, if you do it right, it can actually make the structure stronger. The trick isn't blasting it with heat like you're preheating a pizza oven. It's keeping the warmth steady and controlled. Ice doesn't fail because it's warm. It fails because it's heated too quickly and unevenly. Yogoman's small iron stove releases heat in a narrow, predictable way. The warm air rises straight to the top of the dome and hangs out there, while the lower walls stay comfortably below freezing. That creates a stable temperature gradient. Cozy near the ceiling, Arctic approved near the floor.